Hello my primary 5 dear students. In this part we are going to study the blood. Who remembers the circulatory system consists of what? Excellent! It consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. While through this part of circulatory system lesson we are going to know many interesting informations concerning the blood. So let's start together. If you cut your hand with a knife, you will see a red liquid or a red fluid coming out of it. This red liquid is your blood. The blood is the red liquid or fluid moving all over your body. It carries the carbon dioxide and the oxygen, the food and the waste between the body parts, from the body and out of the body. So the blood, it's the red liquid moving all over your body. It consists of power P. Power P. P for plasma, W for white blood cells, R for red blood cells, and P for platelets. So the blood consists of plasma, white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Remind yourself with power P. This is the key of blood components. Power P.
Hi there! Can you guess what I am? I'll give you a hint. I have a very important job inside your body, and your heart helps me to do my job. I'm a red blood cell. My job is so important that you'll thank me for it later. But I can't take all the credit. Without your heart, I couldn't do a thing. You see, I'm like a little delivery truck in your body. I pick up and drop things off all the time. I ride the highways of something called the circulatory system. I like to call it the circle system because I keep going in circles. This system is made of your heart and blood vessels that carry your blood to different areas of your body. Your blood vessels are like tiny tunnels that run all through your body. They are made up of arteries that take oxygen to places in your body and veins that take carbon dioxide from your body to your lungs. This is my highway. But I can't move by myself. I move within your blood when it moves. How does your blood move, you ask? Why, your heart pumps it. Let me show you how. Your heart is the most important muscle in your body. It moves by itself, and even though you can hardly feel it, it keeps moving all the time, even when you are sleeping. Want to feel your heart move? Sit very still and put your hand on your chest. If you're running hard or exercising, you might find it easier to feel. When your heart moves, it's called a heartbeat. Your heart makes at least 100,000 heartbeats every day. When your heart beats, it pulls blood into it and pushes it out again. This helps the blood to move fast enough to go through your whole body and back. And it helped me to pick up my deliveries and take them to different places in your body. I'm not alone in there. There are lots of red blood cells just like me doing the same thing in your body all the time, even now while I'm talking to you. Here's me at the start of my little journey. I just got back from dropping off some things to some places in your body. I need to get some more speed to do more deliveries, so I ride your bloodstream into your heart. Going through the heart is easy because the heart has special rooms and doors that only open one way. Right now I am entering the right side of the heart. I go through the first room called the right atrium, through the first door called the tricuspid valve, and through the second room called the right ventricle, and through the second door called the pulmonary valve. The heartbeat causes the heart to squeeze the blood in these rooms into the next area. It pushes the blood through it and into the arteries, like tunnels, that lead to other parts of the body. So now I am moving a little faster because the heart has given me a push. Now I need to go and pick up the things I need to deliver. My first stop is to the lungs. I need to pick up a little oxygen molecule to take to some place in the body. Everybody needs oxygen. Our lungs bring it into our body, and then I pick it up and take it to where it's needed. It seems like it would be tricky to pick up the oxygen, but the lungs really help me with that job. You see, here in the body, we all work together and cooperate to keep everything running smoothly. When I get to the lungs, I'm not really this big, it's just easier to see me this way. And I get really close to the sides of my little tunnel. The oxygen that is sort of floating out of the walls nearby just jumps onto me for the ride. When enough of it has hopped on and I can't hold anymore, then I'm ready to go back to the heart for another push. You know what? This all happened so fast that it's even faster than blinking. So now, this time, I need to go on the other side of the heart. This side is for all of us red blood cells that are carrying oxygen. The heart pushes us a little farther this time because some of us have a very long trip. I go in through the first room called the left atrium, through the mitral valve doorway, and into the left ventricle room to get my big push. Then out I go and on my journey. I like my job because I get to travel. Here I am making a delivery in the foot area. All I have to do is draw near to the tunnel wall and the oxygen will just jump out of my truck and squeeze out of the tunnel. It's pretty neat to watch. While this is happening, I also make another pickup. Carbon dioxide needs to be taken up to the lungs so that the body can get rid of it by breathing out. And I'm just the cell to do it. I grab some and off I go again. Going back up to the heart is a little tricky because I need to ride up. It's kind of like climbing a hill. Because of this, the veins have little trap doors called valves that only open one way. This stops me from floating in the wrong direction. So I keep going up and up as the heart keeps beating and pushing the bloodstream along. Eventually, I get back to the heart again where I get ready to drop off the carbon dioxide in the lungs and get a good push to get me going on another pickup. So that's my job. What do you think? Pretty important, isn't it? The heart really helps me to do my job well.
Now, let's go to the function of each blood component. The red blood cells, they are cells, but they have no nuclei. They carry instead the oxygen and the carbon dioxide inside it. So they are cells without nuclei. They carry oxygen and carbon dioxide and transport them throughout your body. The white blood cells, they attack microbes, so they are responsible for defending your body or immune system. So red blood cells, they are cells with no nuclei. They carry the oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body. White blood cells, they attack microbes. The third component is the plasma. The plasma is a yellow fluid in which all the blood components float. It carries or transports food and vitamins and salts to the cell, and transports also the harmful waste and products out of the cell. Like here in the picture, the yellow liquid here is the plasma. It carries all the blood components, the red blood cells, the platelets, and the white blood cells, the food, the vitamins, the waste inside it. The fourth one, the platelets. As the same example before, if you cut your hand by a knife, you will see the blood coming out of it. If you leave this wound for a while, you will observe the formation of brown crust. This brown crust is produced by the platelets. The platelets are collected to close this wound and prevent bleeding. This brown crust is called coagulation or blood clotting. So the platelets helps to heal the wounds by prevent bleeding by formation of blood clotting or coagulation process. They are heal wounds, prevent bleeding and infection of human body, and play a role in blood coagulation or blood clotting, or they form this brown crust over your wound. So now let's play together. See the picture and think which blood component it indicates. Right, the red blood cells. Due to the presence of oxygen tubes, red blood cells carry the oxygen throughout the body. Correct. The white blood cells, the defending system. Plasma, because it carries the food throughout your body. Plasma also because it gets rid of the waste or transporting the waste out of your body. Excellent. Platelets, because it closes the wound by blood clotting. Plasma, because it's a yellow or watery fluid. So let's remind together the function of the blood. Number 1, it transfers the material to the cells of all body parts because it carries the food, the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, the wastes, and so on. Number 2, defend and protect the body due to the presence of white blood cells that attack microbes. Number 3, keep the temperature of the body constant. So the function of the blood is transfer the material to the cells all of your body, defend and protect your body, keeps the temperature constant. Give reason. Red blood cells have great importance because they carry oxygen and carbon dioxide inside your body. White blood cells keep your body healthy because they attack microbes.